Good afternoon, my name is cemd from Abacus Data Mining Solutions. Today I'm super excited because I will be demonstrating two cool technologies together. Our parallel processing ETL tool on top of MongoDB. If you are not really familiar with MongoDB, you can check out mongodb.org, but essentially it is highly scalable, high performance, open source, NoSQL database. I would say it is like SharePoint collections but on stories. It doesn't have a UI component, but when it comes to storing unstructured, ragged data, it is extremely powerful. So how MongoDB looks like? Well, it has got a component, a daemon at the background that's running at this point on this console application, and it has got a UI, which is a console application too. So you just type Mango, and we're there. By default, it connects to the test database. It's like the master database, so you need to change it to whatever the database that you like to connect. In our case, we are going to be connecting to movies. Instead of having tables in a database, the MongoDB has got collections instead of having tables. So we would like to show which collections are there in this movies database. Here you see the movies. The small letter movies is the collections. If you'd like to see how it looks like, then you type this movies find. It shows the first 20 records, the first 20 documents in this movies collections object. If you'd like to see how many records are there, you type count. There are 132 of them. So, one more thing about MongoDB before I go into the parallel processing ETL tool. It stores documents. So instead of having rows in a database, it has got documents in a collection. And document is essentially a JSON object. As you can see, and JSON object is a key value pair, and as you can see, I have 5 attributes in this document. I have underscore ID, which is a unique ID that's designed by MongoDB. I have director, I have title, I have year, I have studio. What I'm trying to do today is I have my MongoDB database. Using parallel processing ETL engine, I would like to push the data to SQL Server. And I'm going to be testing two different scenarios, in the sense one scenario is going to be pushing all 132 records. The other scenario is to push just filtered out a subset of this 132 records. Let's start. I'm going to click on new job, and let's say MongoDB movies and rest group extract. I have my MongoDB extractor here. I double click on it. Here you need to connect to MongoDB. I have at my local host. The database name is movies. The field names I am going to cheat and get it from here, Julia Child style. Okay. Now the collection is the movies. Pretty much I'm done in terms of data extraction. Now let's do the load portion. I pull the bulk loader. Localhost is my database server name, and test is my database name, and let's call this one my movies. Save it. We're done. So at this point, I don't have any my movies database in my test server. These are the tables that are out there. Let's go back to repository and schedule this job. I'd like to run this job every 10 a.m. Save it. We are pretty much done. In fact, I bet it is right now running. Here we go. It pushed from here to here, and now it's executing. It just executed. So let's check out our table database. I should see 132 records. Yes, I am seeing 132 records with the ID, director, title, year, studio. This is all cool, and I don't know if you realized, but the table was created automatically for you. This is all cool, but the ID portion I don't really care because it is MongoDB specific. It's a GUID. I don't really need to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the table and come over to my repository and edit the job. And instead of getting all the fields, I will just get director, title, year, and studio. Let's save it. Close this one. Come to the controller and let's restart the job. It passed really quickly. Now let's go back to our database and rerun the query. Here we go. I have director, title, year, studio. Isn't it really cool? Now, in the last scenario, I would like to see all the movies that were produced in years 1902, for instance. How do I do that? I come to my repository, I edit the job, and here I have variables, and you can add as many variables as you want. These are equal variables, but you can do less than equal to, greater than equal to, all kinds of logical combinations. I save it, and just to validate how many order by year, how many do I expect? I'm looking for 1902, so I do expect just 3 movies essentially. I'll come to my controller, restart my job, it executed. Let's check out. Voila! So this is the power of our parallel processing ETL tool, because it can interact with any type of data source. It doesn't need to be a SQL server. It can be web-based. It can be an open source platform. It can be a JSON document. You name it. And it gives you a really powerful way of handling the intricacies of the remote applications. The code behind it is really simple as well. I'm going to show you. So this is the extraction module that kicks off the minute you say, hey, I would like to move this data. It expects a bunch of parameters and then goes through parsing and linking the objects, and it creates a data set for you, and that data set essentially creates the table. So that's all for today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach me at cemd@abacusdms.com, or you can comment to this video as well. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.